Welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is March 12th, and that means day 71 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we're going to show you how we printed out the Statue of Big Paunch from the Park series, so stick around. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 71 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a fact section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. And don't forget to check out that MatterHackers affiliate link. If you're in the market for a new printer parts, or you just need some filament, use that MatterHackers affiliate link down in the description. It kicks a little bit back to the channel, it doesn't cost you a penny, and we really appreciate it. But on today's episode, we printed out the Statue of Big Paunch from the Park series from MakerBot. And for this print, we used MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of tan on the all-new gMax 1.5 XT+. While browsing around the collection of figures from MakerBot up on Thingiverse, I came across the single selection called the Park series. And it looks like they were going to do a full series of these, but they never did. But what they did was create the Statue of Big Paunch. And this little park series comes with a couple other little elements. It comes with a park bench, a mailbox, a lamp, and of course the Statue of Big Paunch. And we printed out the Statue of Big Paunch, and we'll definitely be printing the rest of the items in the collection. But for now, let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplified 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Then we'll fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back here at the workbench. Alright, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the Park series by MakerBot. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this yourself. And the only part we really printed of the Park series so far is the statue, but we will be printing the rest of these items definitely. And as you can see, it's been collected a few times, but there are 0 makes, 0 remixes, and no comments, so I guess we're the first one to print it, or at least part of it. So let's tab over to Simplified 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Alright, so here we are in Simplified 3D, and I've dropped the statue model down on the print bed at 100%. We're just going to print this at original size, so let me show you my process settings. Under layer height, we did a 0.16mm layer height with 4 top solid layers and 3 bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 and the skirt offset at 4 outlines. For infill, we only used 15% for this model, and we did not generate any support material. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, so my 2 temperatures are 203 and 205. And under cooling, we have our 3-stage cooling system set up. Under speed, we ran this out at 45 millimeters per second just to make sure we captured all that detail. So let's hit OK, and let's hit prepare to print, and I'll show you how it's sliced. And this is a real-time slice of the statue model at 100%. And there we go, there's our sliced model. And let me play this through so you can see how it prints. And a big old MakerBot symbol right there on the bottom. And once it finishes up on the pedestal part, it'll start printing out the little figure. And as usual with the MakerBot figures, they usually start with just the feet and join the whole body together, and then all the other details follow. So let's drag this down to the end. And then let's fire up some of that time-lapse footage, and I'll meet you guys back over at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Alright, so that was a cool little bit of time-lapse footage, and here is the Statue of Big Paunch. And I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I always do. But this turned out awesome. I am really impressed with my gMax print quality. Everything about this little model turned out great. From the little H emblem that's on the front, to the little claw feet that hold up the platform that he's standing on. And of course, Big Paunch looks awesome. He's got a little sash around his waist that's holding his little ammo packs. He's got a little glove tucked into that sash. And of course, he's holding onto a sword. His cool little face with the mustache and his little salute. And of course his hat's got a little emblem on the top. That turned out really awesome. Everything about this print looks really great, and I'm really happy with the results. And of course, using that MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of tan was the perfect choice for this print. And my gMax did such an amazing job capturing all that detail. Well, that about wraps it up for day 71 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this episode interesting and informative. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and join me again tomorrow for the very next episode of the 3DP 365 project. This print turned out really awesome. I'm definitely printing all the other models in the Park series.